It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward.
Well, this to me is where he could be a force. Siakam, a three-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. LeVert in the corner. Garland kicks to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Achua. Excellent D there from Allen.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Barnes can't get it to go. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Garland. Mitchell outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Siakam inside. Working on Allen. Siakam misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Allen with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Toronto, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the paint. Here's Anunoby, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. A nice shot by Mobley.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Van Vliet looking around. On the wing, Anunoby.
2 minutes left in the first.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Mobley. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeVert kicks to Garland. No good from outside. Toronto trailing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Back to Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
LeVert with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. And too long on the shot. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell kicks to Garland. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 5 now.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. That one drops for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Mitchell looking it over. He feeds it to Allen. He can't get that one. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 5. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Anunoby. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Achua. That shot is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you stand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Darius Garland picks one up. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Achua. Lots of room. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mitchell outside. Driving.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Achua. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. Achua's got 5.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
To the middle, and stolen by Siakam. Now the Raptors moving it up. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. The drive by Mitchell. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 8-point game. Anunoby, good. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride in keeping his teammates involved.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 3. .107 left here in the second. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Van Vliet with it to the inside. Siakam. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors trail by 5. Siakam deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature.
Strong finish.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
And again, no good by Toronto. Garland left side. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be... We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Okoro. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Love in at the 5, down low. Here's Stevens. Rebound by the Raptors. Covered by Rubio. Shoots. And no good. Good D by Love. Cleveland leading by 9. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game. Typically, Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
Flynn against Rubio. Young outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Okoro dishes to Wade. Pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. The 3. That's good from Wade on the assist by Love. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when a shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Flynn against Rubio. The pass to Stevens. It's a pick by Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got his first 2 points.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Now, here's Okoro, defended by Trent. Wade passes to Rubio. Inside, here's Love. Moves back up. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Boy, no quitting Kevin Love there, right? I mean, this guy keeping possessions alive with his activity.
Flynn against Rubio. It's stolen by Wade. 1:37 left in the third. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Flynn. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Cleveland leading by 13. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Rubio against Flynn. Passes it to Stevens. Love outside. With the shot. Love with another miss. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Young kicks to Flynn. Covered by Rubio. Rubio with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Wade outside. 26 seconds left in the third. To the right side. Porter against Love. Over Porter. Love with the bucket. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a specialty, right? Kevin Love is known for being a big that can shoot the perimeter J.
Pass to Porter. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Now, Okoro. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The wide open look here for Garland. Offensive rebound.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Anunoby in the corner. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Garland against Van Vliet. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Van Vliet wide open. The kick out to Barnes. Shot to stop the run. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Up again. Siakam on the foul.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Up top, Garland. Covered by Van Vliet. LeVert the pass to Allen. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Achua. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now, Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now, here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. The shot comes out. Barnes outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them this week.
floor for the visiting.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum from long range. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Brown with it. Now LeVert defending. It's deflected. Garland with the ball. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Now here's Mitchell. LeVert right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Offensive board. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defense, even when they try to rough him up.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Horford with a steal. Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Boston calls time here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Brown. From deep, Mitchell.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are. When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Mitchell against Brown. Here's Williams. Good D by Mobley.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Brown against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. 4-3. Here's Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the break. And he dunks it down.
The great defensive focus gets Mitchell the steal, and he instinctively starts that fast break.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tatum passes to Brown. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland against Smart. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Tatum. Drains the jumper to finish off the break.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Back to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Levert. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Here's Tatum.
I like that. I mean,
and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
people were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
the previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
On the wing, Tatum. There's the three. No good on the shot. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. It's Levert on the wing. Clock at 6. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And there's the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Horford, a screen on Levert. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Outside Mitchell. Horford with a steal. And here again, the Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. A nice shot by Brown. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston. The Cavs trailing. And, RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
B.A., when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, B.A.
Allen, it's good on the putback.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Horford, a screen on LeVert. There's Tatum with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The drive by Mitchell. LeVert outside. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. Back to LeVert. Left side Garland. Mitchell against Brown. Fires for three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. And here comes the break. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Mitchell. From downtown. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And he continues to cast away. But the results just haven't been there tonight. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Outside Garland. And he drives in. Tatum pulls it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smart against Garland. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Smart against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to LeVert. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. The basket drops, and he gets. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in play,
For your Cavaliers.
Previous play is under
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Tatum, a screen on Garland. The kick to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 11 points.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Mitchell against Brown. Outside Garland. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Robert Williams picks up one.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Inside. Oh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right.
Get ready for the Cavaliers.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4 slot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. It's stolen by Rubio for the lead. Here's Wade. He's covered by Gallinari. Shots blocked. They recover it. Out to Rubio. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. That went off the back iron and out. Boston on offense. Here's Cornette. To the wing on the left. Here's Gallinari. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Back to White. Rubio with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Gallinari. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. Outside for Love. Fires the 3. Cleveland gets it back to the wing, right side. Goes back up. The shot comes out. And Boston going the other way now.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Whoa, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love. Showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Now Garland. Allen on the wing. From deep, Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Williams, a screen on the vert. Tatum from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And they're on the run. Pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Drive by Brown. Yes, it's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Free throw good. Brown.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. He gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics. The Cavs trailing. And here's LeVert. To the inside. Mobley finds Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Smart with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert goes against Brown. Mobley, right side. Outside Mitchell. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. Out to Horford. Mitchell against Brown. 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Celtics lead by 3. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Brown. From deep, Mitchell. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Garland finds Mobley. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. Brown inside. Checked by Mitchell. Misses the one-handed jam. Mobley against Williams. Back to Mobley. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. to take the lead. Garland, no good. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And finished off by Tatum.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Brown with the steal. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Brown against LeVert. Brown passes to Williams. Great D that time from Allen. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:21 left in the fourth. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking." Looking for a late burst, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late.
Brown passes to Williams. Now here's Tatum.
Oh, he nails it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Outside Mitchell. And he buries it.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Garland. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Charity strike. Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. He's off from 3. Now here's Allen. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. All right, Allen, good stuff.
say does that start?
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the center position. Siakam passes to Achua. Here's Anunoby. He can't hit that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now Barnes. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. And the dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum down low. Barnes on him. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Then put your hands together once again. Entertainment.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Tatum on the wing, covered by Barnes. Here's Williams, and Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Shot with the ball, picked up by Van Vliet, and slam dunk by Tatum.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Tatum for 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Nice work by Tatum. A better 3-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Williams sets a screen for Brown. Down low. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Brown.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Williams against Siakam. Williams kicks to Horford. The pass to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Anunoby passes to Achua. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Achua. 4 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Tatum. Here's Williams. Nice move. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by 4. After this break, and if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Sky high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Barnes has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, yeah, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Smart finds Horford. Tatum with it. Back to Horford. And stolen by Siakam.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Toronto trailing. VanVleet kicks to Barnes. Here's Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
The kick out to Brown. Horford the pass to Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Inside, Anunoby. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Williams kicks to Horford. Passes to Brown. Back to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
To the paint. And stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Honor shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated. He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Brown feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Achua. Rebound by Williams. Barnes against Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes
25.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Young is up there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Ken Birch. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 2-guard spot. Trent against Brogdon. Pass to Young. On the wing, Porter lets it go with a 3. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Trent with the wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brogdon scanning the floor. Gallinari outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. The pass to Cornette. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Young. That shot misses. Good D by Brogdon. Celtics leading by 7. White the pass to Gallinari. 2 points. That one goes. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Brogdon against Trent. Here's Porter. Here's Birch. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
White the pass to Gallinari. Back to White. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Off target from outside. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
It's deflected. White against Porter. Brogdon kicks to Cornette. Outside, White. There's a screen to the paint. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Staying patient, letting the play develop. Derek White understands his role in this offense.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Smart up top, covered by Van Vliet. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Smart against Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And stolen by Siakam. Looking to end the run. Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Inside, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Brown. Horford finds Smart. Brown with it. Shot clock at 5, and Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Tatum with it. Headed now by Barnes. Brown kicks to Tatum. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 15. Down low. Here's Achua. And the rejection by Tatum. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Siakam. Stolen by Smart. He kicks to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Brown. Tatum on the wing. 3-pointer. Williams trying to break free. Kept alive by Boston. Stolen away. Achua finds Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Now Smart. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum with another miss. Raptors trail by 16. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Williams. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes it to Achua. Barnes outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pulls up from the corner. Here's Williams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear win, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Fires for three. Ajua, no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And another miss by Boston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just
tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Toronto.
Siakam hits them both. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. And Vliet on the wing. Loads it up there for Siakam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Now here's Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Barnes in at the 3.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's VanVleet, right wing. Achua passes to Siakam. Drops in the 3. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Allen over Achua. Allen can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam, and stolen by Mobley. Right side Mitchell, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. VanVleet on the wing, to the paint. Pass to Achua. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell, takes it inside. Cleveland gets it back. Outside for LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Anunoby. Mitchell misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Shot is up. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Outside to LeVert. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. VanVleet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to VanVleet. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Allen.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Garland, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Barnes. Now Achua. Allen defending. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Can't hit that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anunoby on the take. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're on the break. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. From behind the arc. Here's Anunoby. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one misses.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Garland for three. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
That one's no good. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Achua. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Garland.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And it's good. 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And in the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Pass to Achua. Outside Barnes. From deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland, the pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to Garland.
2 minutes.
And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Mobley against Achua. Kicks it out to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Anunoby. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Well, you love to see OG Anunoby be engaged on the offensive end. Boy, being rewarded for looking for his shot.
Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Anunoby. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Garland with the ball. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. Back to Siakam. And here's Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Porter's shot is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top, up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for Toronto right now, Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Kim Birch. And it's Porter in at the 2. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Down low. Here's Rubio. Pass to Okoro. 3-pointer. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Wade. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From the high post. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
From the moment he entered the league, Kevin Love has been one of the top offensive rebounders in the NBA. Simply tenacious.
Outside for Boucher. Inside. Here's Young. Back to Porter. Here he goes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Porter's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, Otto Porter will utilize this area of the floor. If he's in the mid-range, you better have a hand up.
To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Stevens. The three. And Young pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Wade. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Up top, Porter. Boucher passes to Porter. The kick out to Young. Oh! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
To the paint. It's stolen by Trent. To the left side wing. Here's Boucher for 3. That shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wade, covered by Boucher. Rubio against Trent. The 3 from Okoro. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Porter. Boucher down low. Love grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Rubio. Now Love. Okoro on the wing. Outside for Love. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The vertical of OG and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside Garland. Allen on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
To the inside, Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The three. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight. Now Garland to the middle.
LeVert is very skilled. This guy is a capable scorer who will let it fly if you give him room.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Van Vliet against Garland. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet.
Bullseye! You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Cleveland calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, there's the alley. Here's the break. Up the floor. The finish. Achua with the dunk.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Outside Garland. Outside for LeVert. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Anunoby. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Up to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Now here's Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the game. He shoots it. They get it back. LeVert outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Garland. Barnes with the rebound. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And here's Siakam for 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the...
The starting lineup for the visiting.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Allen, 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now here is Horford, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. He kicks it to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Brown. Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Williams finds Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Off target from 3-point range. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brown. And the dunk by Horford.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Here's Mitchell. Oh,
yes!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Brown. Bucket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Garland, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Here's Mobley. Takes it off the glass. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Garland against Smart. Williams kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. They get it back. Williams. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland, no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Brown outside. And he drives in, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And stolen by Horford. Brown against Mitchell. Here's Tatum. And it's all evened up. Tatum's got 7 points.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Tie game in Boston. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
13. The Cavaliers. 13. Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Horford the pass to Brown. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Smart against Garland. Allen outside. Now the pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And then Allen slams it in.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's Smart. Good on the 3-point shot. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Brown against Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Allen, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Allen's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Tatum deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Smart with it. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell. Clock at 4. They get it back. Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And the basket by Tatum.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now, here's Mitchell after Jaylen Brown's miss. Kicks it out to Garland from outside the arc, and Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. Passes it to LeVert. Misses the three. The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. In the corner, Horford with it. Drives to the hoop and finished off by Horford.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
LeVert against Tatum. Kicks it out to Allen. A three-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Brown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Allen. And here's LeVert. Mitchell looking it over. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's the Celtics now. Outside Tatum. With the drive. And slam dunk by Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Outside Tatum. With 4 seconds on the clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
27. The Cavaliers, 24.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got White. Williams is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornet in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game.
At the line, Danilo Gallinari. At the line with 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Now, here's Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For 3, Love. It's hauled in by Cornet. Boston leading by 6. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okoro kicks to Wade. Six to shoot. Love outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And Kevin Love is just showing his competitive fire. He wants to prove that he can knock down the 3 as well as anyone.
Outside, White. Pass to Cornet. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Cornet's got his first basket of the night. Now, Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Okoro passes to Rubio. Wade outside. Back to Rubio. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Now here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Pass to Stevens. Three-pointer. Another three for Cleveland.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. There's the pass to White. Back to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity. Count that one. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Wade has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Stevens. Out to Wade. They get it again. Second chance shot. In the corner, Okoro with it. Here is Rubio. Here's Stevens. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Outside to Brogdon.
And Brogdon traded over the...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
Previous play is
can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And stolen by Williams. Celtics passing it around, and slam dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Outside Garland, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smart deciding where to go with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
No good there. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
It's the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Allen, a screen on Brogdon. Mitchell's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 19 points.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Brogdon. And it's sent back by Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so here's Cleveland. Steps back. The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston leading by 13. Right side Tatum. Brogdon outside. No good with the triple. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Count that one from Mobley.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Brogdon outside. And there's the feed to Horford. Kicks it to Smart. And the pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Garland. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell's shot is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Brogdon left side. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. For 3. That shot no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. .146 left in the game. And here is Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum. Then look out.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Fires from deep. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
1:09 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Smart finds Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Tatum no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And that's
the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum, that's for two. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Garland against Smart. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Mitchell outside. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Mitchell. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
God keep our
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Toronto. There's Tatum with the three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Here's Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Raptors.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Williams. The shot won't fall. Achua with some nice D. Anunoby on the wing. He takes it in. Nice D from Tatum.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Tatum. Down low. Rejected by Siakam.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Achua's got 6.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred Van Vliet as my point guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
Now here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Launches it. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from the wing. Tatum with a steal. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Got a hand on it.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Van Vliet against Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Horford with some nice D. Outside Tatum. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet sinks it from distance. Now Tatum shoots over Barnes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slot. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Give Tatum credit, getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Van Vliet, pass to Achua. Horford with a steal. Tatum against Van Vliet. Smart for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Well, Smithy, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
For such a young player, it's impressive to see how well Barnes can read the floor and make plays for others.
Van Vliet against Smart. Brown in the high post. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smart passes to Williams. Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Achua with a screen. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Williams. Achua with the dunk.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Boston trailing. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Smart passes to Tatum, to the wing on the left. The 3 is up. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Brown. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Horford with it. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet finds Achua. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet outside. They grab their own miss. Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Anunoby. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
It's stolen by Smart. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Inside. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
I mean, terrific speed from Fred Van Vliet, going all out to get where his team needs him on the break.
Smart against Van Vliet. It's Brown on the wing to end the drought. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And then Siakam with the jam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A line change here for Toronto. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Tatum from long range. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Pass to Young. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front, up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
The Celtics, 21. Fans, put your hands together and get back for the Cavaliers.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter. Then it's Chris Boucher.
Oh, are you kidding me? Amazing. And you can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Outside Porter. Pass to Boucher. And the layup falls. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Nice play, Boucher. Maintaining focus after what could have been called a foul.
Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Brown, and no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Porter. Shoots over Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Porter with the steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on White. That free throw misses. Second free throw, no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's White. Outside Gallinari. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. White, the pass to Brogdon. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Outside Porter. Boucher on the screen. Pass to Young. And stolen by Williams. Left side White. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Birch the pass to Porter. Back to Birch. Outside for Boucher. Fires hitting the triple. Boucher's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
Pass to White. Back to Brogdon. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. The shot's good.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
White against Trent. Up top Porter. Trent, the pass to Birch. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Pass to Cornette. Outside for Gallinari. From the arc. Porter pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Birch slams it in.
Good decision from Chris Boucher, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Cornette. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Boucher outside. Three-pointer. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Brogdon against Porter. Here's White. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Trent against White. Trent, the pass to Porter. Shoots it from the high post. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Raptors up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly.
The Celtics, 33.
it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at the 1. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Celtics call time here. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Barnes passes to Siakam. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Tatum nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. From about 19. Barnes, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Raptors on the break. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 7-point Raptor lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Achua. Puts the move on. Achua with the dunk.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Smart against Van Vliet. Brown in the high post. Here's Tatum. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Van Vliet against Smart. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Van Vliet on the wing. And Siakam with the slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Horford, a screen on Barnes. There's Tatum with the three. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 8 now. Barnes finds Van Vliet to the inside. Achua, nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
1:10 left in the final quarter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient. Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Van Vliet with it. From deep. Hauled in by Brown.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. So it's Toronto picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they